Teofimo Lopez makes his return against Pedro Champa, who is 34, 1 loss, 1 draw. 34, 1-1 is his record. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, sub, and notification button. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. With that being said, let's get into talking about Teofimo Lopez. I am happy to see him come back August 13th. That's when this fight is happening, because we haven't seen him in a very long time since his defeat to George Kambosos. Now, I will say this. I have been very critical of the Teo, and I think it's because everything that Teo said Loma was, he became. He became a real diva, and that's probably why I've been so hard on him. So I'm curious to see how he's going to look in his return fight. Is it going to look like he did at 135, or is it going to look less than? Is it going to carry more power at 140, or is it going to have less than? Is it going to be faster at 140, or is it going to be less than he was at 135? See, sometimes when these guys move up, it doesn't always turn out the best for them. That's why you have very few multiple division champions. You have some, but they're few when you compare to all the ones that don't do it. So I'm going to be curious to see, has Teo been draining his body too much to make 135, or is he not built for 140? I don't know. Now, will Pedro bring it out in him? I'm not sure, because I'm really trying to think in the back of my mind, have I ever seen Pedro fight? And I don't know if I have. Like, a fight does not stand out. When I looked up his box rec to get his record, which again was 34, 1-1, they didn't even have a picture of him. So that's not a very good sign. I believe he was ranked 7th in Mexico according to box rec, and 61 in the world. How they come up with the rankings, I'm not too sure. But Teo was a champion, a unified champion at 135. He beat the man of the division in Lomachenko before he lost to George Kambosos. But again, I will say this. If he was truly weight draining himself to make 135, and if he really wanted to go up to 140 and he just made 135 one too many times, it could account for his bad performance. I don't really believe he had breathing problems, but he could have had weight issues. I don't know. Like I said, time will tell. And I think this is a decent fight for him, because he's been absent from the sport for so long and he's coming off of a loss. So on paper, this should be a guy that he looks impressive against. But again, when you're fighting a guy who's a big question mark, a mystery, you never know what you're really going to get. So hopefully they have film to study. I didn't really look up to see if I saw Champa fight on YouTube, if there's reviews, full fights, etc. But with the resources Teo has, hopefully they can find video footage of him. If you've seen Champa fight, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I have, maybe I forgot to fight. Anything you can do to make me remember, I'll appreciate it. But again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about how y'all feel about this fight. I like it. Like I said before, and I'll say one more time before I go, he's been away from the sport for so long that it's good to see him come back and just fight somebody. He should not be fighting a Regis Pro grade. No, not at his first fight there and not being inactive for so long. Those fights will come next, but not now.